So next topic, dichroism, or it is also called as selective absorption. Okay, some of the crystals have the property of absorbing strongly one of two refracting rays while allowing the other ray to emergent with a little loss. Okay, it is this property is called as a dichroism. So dichroism means we know that, okay, in previous class we learned about one of the example is tourmaline crystal. By the tourmaline crystal, when a unpolarized light is incident on a tourmaline crystal, okay, it is observed. Okay, there is a two directional rays are passes through it, and one of the rays, one directional rays are observed by this crystal, and so it is emergent only one directional plane of light only it is come out from the crystal. So that property, so with okay, when it is come outside, okay, one directional plane of light, it is called as a planar polarization. So by this planar polarization, some of the energy is lost by the absorption of the light rays. Okay, this property is called as dichroism. Okay, so dichroism is nothing but, okay, one of, okay, it has property of some of the crystals. Okay, example is tourmaline crystal. So by the tourmaline crystal, it is okay, it is absorb the undirect, okay, observe the one directional, observe the one of the rays, and so remaining rays are, okay, remaining one directional rays are come outside from the crystal. So this is called as plane of polarization. So this is a dichroism. Okay. Next, Polaroid. Next topic is Polaroid. Polaroid is nothing but, okay, it is also, so one of the object, okay, it is used to produce the unpolarized light to polarized light. Okay, it is converting unpolarized light to polarized light is called as Polaroid. Polaroid is nothing but a object. Okay, it is used to convert the unpolarized light to polarized light. Okay, so the definition of the Polaroid is a Polaroid is a thin film of nitrocellulose packed with ultra microscopic crystal of organic compound of iodosulfate quinine, okay, with their optic axis all parallel. That means polarized is nothing but, okay, one of the object, okay, it is made by nitrocellulose. Okay, it is packed with the nitrocellulose um, uh, nitrocellulose, and so it is contain the ultra microscopic crystals. So by these crystals, it is used to unpolarized light to convert, so to convert unpolarized light to polarized light. So the main object of this Polaroid. Okay, so next, this is the main how the Polaroid is manufactured. Okay, that is, so it is made up of the nitrocellulose packed with ultra microscopic crystal, so which has the organic compound is sulfate and quinine with in this crystal. So by this compound chemicals, okay, it is converted unpolarized light to polarized light. So how it is works? So when a beam of unpolarized light is allowed to pass through Polaroid, okay, that it is transmitted the light in plane of Polaroid. That means, so suppose, okay, this is Polaroid film. So in when where unpolarized light means, okay, so the light contain, okay, in the different directionally, so it is incident on this Polaroid. So polarized, okay, which axis is parallel to surface. When it is incident, then so incident on this Polaroid, so it is converted as a plane of polarization. That means the light rays is, okay, in one directional, And next these whatever the polarized light is come out from this polaroid. Okay, if again it is passes through another polaroid, so whose axis is also parallel, whose axis is also same direction, so then the light is come out as a perfectly polarized light in one directional light. Suppose if unpolarized in second case, so this is okay, suppose unpolarized light is incident on this polaroid, so it is converted as a plane of polarized, and again it is passes through, suppose okay, perpendicular directional polaroid. Okay, so then it is come out only, okay, it is only in the first polaroid it is come out as a parallel, not in second, because of okay, here these two polarides are in the same directional axis, so that's why it is come out, it's transmitted the it's transmitted the same plane of a polarized light. But here, so these two polarides are, so which are axes are different, okay, which is exactly perpendicular to each other, so that's why it cannot be able to, okay, it cannot be able to produce a plane of polarized. Okay, so from this total concept of the polaroid is a nothing but, okay, it is a object, okay, it is used to produce the plane of polarized light. Okay, so next topic is elliptically and circularly polarized light. So elliptically circularly polarized light. So up to here we learn about only, so only plane of polarized, that is only one directional moving light only we can produce. Now, so how to produce elliptically and circularly polarized light? So now we have to discuss in this topic. So now let us consider, so this is a, so polarized light, okay, here one directional light rays are there, so these rays are incident on nickel prism. So nickel, what is the importance of the nickel prism? So this nickel prism is so it is these whatever the polarized light is incident on the nickel prism, so by the total internal reflection, only only one directional, that is perfectly polarized light is come out from the nickel prism. Okay, that means so here when it is incident on the nickel prism, so it is divided as a two rays, ordinary ray and extraordinary ray, by the double refraction. So by this nickel prism, okay, it is at this place, okay, it is absorbed, okay, totally reflected back in this, one of the ray is totally reflected back and another type of ray is transmitted through it. Okay, so that is only one type of ray is okay, ray is passes through outside of the nickel prism. So whatever this plane of polarized light is passes through calcite crystal. So again it is divided as a, so again it is when it is incident on the calcite crystal, so we know that, okay, the property of the calcite crystal, so it is doubly refracted. Okay, so these whatever the, even though it is plane of polarized, so when it is inside travel inside the calcite crystal, so it is divided, again it is divided as a ordinary ray and extraordinary ray. So as like this, so the ordinary rays are travel in x direction, okay, suppose x and extraordinary rays are travel in different direction, that is y direction. And here, okay, here a is a vector, suppose let us consider, so a is a vector, between them ordinary ray has travel with amplitude a cos theta, extraordinary ray is travel in this direction, that is py direction, with the amplitude a sin theta. Now, so we already previous class we learn about, okay, when when light is when ordinary light is incident on a calcite crystal, so it is divided as two rays. So as two rays as ordinary and extraordinary ray. So as it is come out with different velocities as with different velocities like this. So this is a calcite crystal. So this is different types of waves. So this is ordinary ray and this is the extraordinary ray. It is travel in this direction, okay, with different velocities. Now, okay, so what happened here? So here the ray is whatever the polarized light is here doubly reflected as a ordinary extraordinary. So whose has a amplitude is a cos theta and a sin theta. So which are oscillate like as here SHM, simple harmonic motion. So let us consider the two waves are okay, two rays are travel with the phase difference is delta. So depends upon the thickness of the crystal. So here the depends on this crystal. So this is the ordinary, this is the extraordinary ray which is oscillate with the SHM. It is also oscillate with the SHM. So let us consider the equation. So is okay, if it is ordinary ray is extraordinary ray is equation, okay, the motion of the extraordinary ray is x is equal to, and it is traveling like a x direction. So that is x is equal to a cos theta sine of omega t plus delta. So for extraordinary ray equation, for ordinary ray, okay, it is traveling in the y direction. So that's why, so y is equal to a sine theta sine omega t. Okay. So now let us consider. So in place of a cos theta, a cos theta is replaced with small a sin theta is replaced with the small b. Okay. So now it is becomes as x is equal to these two equations are becomes as x is equal to, so in place of a cos theta we can replace with so a and sin theta, remaining value is sine of omega t plus delta. Next second equation, y is equal to, in place of a sin theta we replace with b. That's why this equation is becomes as b into sine omega t. Now, okay, so from this equation sine omega t is equal to y by b. Okay, so we know that cos theta is equal to under root of 1 minus sin square theta. So that is cos omega t. From this equation we can be written as cos omega t is equal to under root of 1 minus, so this value is taken to left side, that is becomes as a denominator. So that is 1 minus y by b whole square. So now okay, so this equation, this is considered as equation number 1. So from this equation number 1, so that is x by a is brings to left side, that is becomes x by a is equal to, remaining term is sine of omega t plus delta. So that is equal to, that can be divided as sine a plus b in the form, that is sine a cos b plus cos a sine b. So in place of a omega t, in place of b is delta. Then this equation is becomes x by a. So sine omega t value can be written as y by b from this equation. From the second equation, sine omega t can be written as y by b. In place of sine omega t, we can be replaced with the y by b into cos delta plus under root of cos omega t can be written as, so under root of 1 minus y by b whole square. So from this equation, and remaining term is sine delta. So if it is taken to left side, so here plus, okay, when it is come to left side, it values becomes minus. So that is x by a minus y by b cos theta is equal to under root of 1 minus y by b sine delta. Now, so next squaring both side, so we get x by, we get the value is, okay, equation is x square by a square plus y square by b square minus 2xy by ab into cos delta is equal to under root of, so sine square delta. Okay, so after getting the simplify, we get this value. So this equation, observe this equation, it is similar to ellipse. Okay, ellipse equation. Okay, No. So cases, okay, from this equation, suppose so at last we get the ellipsoidal equation. So that is x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to in the form of some constant value. So it is in the ellipsoidal equation. Suppose in this, okay, we had to apply the sum of the cases. Okay, that is case 1 from this case 1. So when delta is equal to 0, so that is sin theta, sin delta is equal to 0, cos delta is equal to 1. So in the previous previous equation, that is the last equation, suppose we are substituted in place of cos delta is equal to 1, sin delta is equal to 0. So we get that is sin square by x square by a square plus y square by b square minus 2xy cos 0. In place of cos 0 we replace with 1 and sin 0 is equal to 0. So then we get the equation x by a minus y by b whole square is equal to 0. So that is equal to x by a minus y by b is equal to 0. So from this we can be written as okay, y is equal to after getting the simplify, y is equal to bx by a. So this is equation is indicate y is, it is in the form of y is equal to mx. So that is nothing but it is the equation of a plane. Okay, it is equation of plane. So that's why, or it is the equation of the straight line. So straight line here, okay, delta we are consider case 1, delta is equal to 0 is nothing but, so the phase difference here, the phase difference of the ordinary ray, this is a extraordinary ray. So here the phase difference is, okay, which are travel in different direction, phase difference is taken the delta. Okay, so here delta is equal to 0, that means there is a no phase difference, then we get okay, the two rays, that is this is the extraordinary ray, this is the ordinary ray, which are traveling directions. So resultant of these two rays are travel along the straight line, okay. So that is called as plane of polarization. That means the two rays, ordinary, okay, this is the extraordinary ray, suppose this is the ordinary ray. So resultant of these two rays are travel along the, okay, which are, okay, plane, okay, which are straight lines. Okay, so that's why it is called as plane of polarized. Okay, next case 2, when delta is equal to 2n plus 1 pi into pi by 2, n is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, we have to substitution, then lambda is delta is equal to 1 pi by 2, pi by 2, 3 pi by 2, 5 by 2. So then okay, so that is delta is equal to lambda by 2. So after getting, when we are substituting same as here, so in place of cos delta we are substituting with the cos pi by 2, cos pi by 2 value is equal to, cos pi by 2 is equal to, no, okay, so is equal to 0. So then it is becomes right side value is becomes 1. So this is the equation of x square plus a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. That means, so if the phase difference between the a and b is